Das ist gut, ja? The latest from our daily newsletter at podnews.net. In Germany, broadcasters ARD and ZDF have published research about audio consumption on the internet. Podcast listening has doubled in the last 4 years in Germany, says the data. Now 40% of German adults listen at least once a month to podcasts. Lekker, podcast hosting and monetization platform Acast, has launched in the Netherlands, signing Meer van Diet, a podcast studio. 49% of Dutch adults listen to podcasts in the country, the company says. How much do podcast editors get paid? In previous years, we've learned that it's a job where women get paid more than men. This year's survey results are unveiled on Wednesday, November the 16th, online. Based in Venice, in California, Podnews is a new podcast advertising agency. The company tells Podnews that it's signed agreements with more than 12 podcast networks this week. Their focus is to provide brands with an effective media plan, including host-read ads, programmatic audio, and branded content. AI-generated podcasts are all the rage, and Eric Borgos has described how he aims to make more than 100 automated shows and upload them automatically through Buzzsprout. His code comes up with the title, the artwork, the images, and the content. We'll link to that today from our show notes and our newsletter at podnews.net. And happy first birthday to Courtney Kosak's Podcast Bestie newsletter, which aims to be a weekly newsletter and best friend to podcasters. In People News, an end of an era at podcast production company Gimlet. Alex Blumberg, the co-founder of the company, quietly left Spotify last month, it's emerged. And in podcast news, in Little America, the official podcast, meet a man called Goran, who'll get you married in 60 seconds. It's an Apple original podcast produced with Vox Media. And the Podnews Weekly Review is like Podnews, but longer. It's a review of the week's podcasting news with Sam Sethi, formerly an executive with Netscape and TechCrunch, and me, the editor of Podnews and the man currently saying these words. This week, Nick Ivanoff from Visi talks about his tool for enriching podcasts. And that's the latest from our daily newsletter. To read all the stories and subscribe, we're at podnews.net.